Off the top at 5 o'clock, the clock is ticking on the debt ceiling showdown. The Speaker of the House meeting face-to-face with President Biden today after recent negotiations went nowhere.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says the U.S. has just 10 days to avert an economic disaster.
And the president sounding optimistic after a phone call with the Speaker as he returned from the G7 summit in Japan. Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ben Kennedy is live at the White House following it all for us. Ben.
Well, Nicole, Louis, both sides say bottom line, they do not want a default. That being said, Republicans have really stopped short of negotiating on these spending cuts as they try to work out some sort of a deal with Republicans. A Marine outside the West Wing Monday as President Joe Biden prepares to meet with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy with a deadline to increase the nation's debt limit drawing closer.
So what we would like to do is sit down. We have to spend less than we spent last year.
Aside from the spending cuts, Republicans want to claw back unspent COVID funding and impose stricter work requirements for some federal aid programs, like food stamps and immigration provisions. While it is reported the White House did make an offer that would limit military and domestic spending, but it did not address the GOP's primary demands needed to raise the debt ceiling.
It's time for Republicans to accept that there is no bipartisan deal to be made solely on their partisan terms.
South Florida lawmakers on both sides are speaking out. Congressman Carlos Jimenez tweeted, President Biden must come to the negotiating table and agree to a bipartisan common sense solution. Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz said, I signed on to force a vote on legislation to stop this manufactured crisis. It's time for my Republican colleagues to join us.
The debt ceiling discussions are really nowhere because both sides are continuing to posture.
And the meeting between Biden and McCarthy will take place in about 30 minutes as Congress has made clear they need a deal by the end of this week. As they say, it'll take time for a bill to get through the House and the Senate and onto the president's desk to sign. That is the latest here live at the White House. Ben Kennedy, Local 10 News.